basic editing techniques, which include cutting, trimming, and so on and so forth. So let us dive into it.
Good day, class. So for today's class, we are going to be doing basic editing techniques, which involves cutting and trimming. You've shot your video and now it's time to bring it all together. So now you already know the videos that you want to edit. So now it's time to cut it and trim it so that the only thing left is probably just transition and music. So I am going to select a couple of videos that I made to show you guys how I actually cut and trim videos, take out any irrelevant things and keep the relevant ones, and just the overall basis of how to start getting your videos to come together after shooting. So after you selected your videos, when you tap on the video in CapCut, so now where I'm scrolling through, if you tap any video there, it's going to show you an option to split a clip. So if you split a clip into two, then you can trim, or you can tap on the edit button down there, and then it's going to give you the option to split or trim. If you've been following the class, none of this should be difficult for you because I have gone over this in the first class and also in the second class. So now I am just going to be looking for the specific parts of these videos to cut. So now I have split it. When I split it, I delete the parts that I don't want. So when I split, I tap and I can increase it back and reduce it back. So you see that white part on the edges that is showing, you have the liberty to increase the video to go back to its normal size, or to reduce it to fewer seconds like I am doing right now. So now I want this video to be about phone addiction, so I am only going to be cutting and keeping the parts where I use my phones. So I'm simply just tapping on the video, I split, and then I trim to exactly where I want. So this simple feature is actually one of the key to editing a very good video, because you don't want to leave blank spaces, you don't want to leave irrelevant things, you just want to go straight to the point when you're editing videos. Obviously you're going to shoot long videos and you would need to cut them down. So that is the whole point of trimming and cutting. So now you have shot, it's time to pick out only the relevant things that you need for that video. So for the rest of the video, I am going to be repeating the same thing. I will tap, split, and trim to the particular place that I want my videos to be. So you see, this particular feature is what takes a 40 minutes long video into a 1 minute long video. So trimming and splitting, cutting, all of that, arranging the clips is what brings up the post-production that we are all talking about. So this is the key point in editing. Like, we have gotten to one of the key points in editing, because at this junction, this is when you know what is going to make it onto the internet from your editing station. So at this point, you are choosing what is going to make the final cut, the final production. So I'm just cutting and taking out irrelevant things. Anything that stays is what I want my video to look like. So you can see I'm just cutting the parts where I am not seen using my phone, because I want it to be like a phone addiction video. So I have shot different cuts of me, different clips, of me using my phones. So now I'm just putting them all together. Obviously, there were excess shots. That's the whole point of cutting, splitting, and trimming. So I am taking out all of those parts, and we are going to see what we have left. If you've been following this class and you have come to this point, I hope you have been practicing, because this is what is going to set you apart from regular users. Now you have taken the class, it's time to put it into practice. So let's head over to see what this final video that we have cut and trimmed looks like.